Well, it's September 20th here in Indiana. We have about a week before youth season starts, followed by our October 1st archery opener. Really excited this year and ready. Probably one of the first years that we haven't been on our heels. I have all of our food plots in, trail cameras up, tree stands up. So now we're just counting down the days before the season actually starts. Well, today we're on my 70-acre property that we have a fenced-in bean field on. Just created a little bit of backstory with it, share with you some of the bucks that we're going to be targeting this year from last fall. But if you remember back during the first week of September, we shared with you a video of why I'm not getting any trail camera photos of bucks on this property, and why you may not be on your property. And the main reason that we came up with behind that is that we have a large commercial bean field about 1.5 miles, 2 miles down the road. And what stands between that bean field and this property is this cornfield. Now we believe all of the bucks that had their fall home ranges last year on my property have moved their summer home ranges to that large bean field, the surrounding cornfield, and the woods that you see here behind me. The big news today is, you hear the combine running in the background, is this cornfield's getting cut. It's getting harvested today, and within a couple of days, maybe even hours, we expect to see the bucks home ranges switch from the summer home range to the fall home range, and hopefully we start seeing those bucks move through the property and find patterns of bucks that actually select the property for their fall home range. Now, in order to get ready for this switch that we're really going to be seeing across the entire Midwest, we're going to put a couple trail cameras out. We're going to move them from our food plots back into the woods, into the acorns, over mock scrapes, over funnels, to catch that deer movement through the property, and see if we can't develop a pattern on a big buck right before the season starts. We also just picked up a brand new property, 150 acres, that my soon-to-be uncle owns. Set up a couple trail cameras out on that property, set up some stands, and we set up what we call the wagon. It's just a blind on top of a wagon, basically, that we put in between a pasture and a cornfield that we expect to get cut. So as you can see, the theme of today is corn being cut, crops being harvested. As you see this going across the entire Midwest and around your farm, expect to see a lot more bucks moving through the property. Don't get too anxious yet. You're going to have a lot of bucks, like I said, moving through the property, but after a couple of days it should settle down, and you should start to see some patterns developed on some bucks that will call your property home range for this fall. I went down yesterday, pulled the cards off those trail cameras over the scrapes, and got exactly what I was hoping for all summer long.